We've been hearing reports in the last couple of days that immigration authorities are arresting people in Central and Northern California. And we've received confirmation from at least one ICE officer that yes, indeed, ICE is picking up people throughout the Bay Area who have previously been ordered deported and didn't leave or have certain criminal convictions. So I want to give a couple quick tips on what to do if you find yourself in a position with an ICE officer in front of you. One is if they come to your house and knock, ICE usually will say that they are police. They're not police, they're ICE. So when you go up to the door, ask them for ID or a business card or a badge to identify themselves as immigration versus police. The next thing is if they are immigration authorities, then they need to have a judicial warrant to come in your house. A judicial warrant is from a U.S. District Court and is signed by a federal judge. This is very different from a notice to appear, which most people have if they're in removal proceedings. It looks really official because it is, but it's not a judicial warrant. A notice to appear is the document that says at the top, you are not a native and citizen of the U.S., you are a native and citizen of this country, etc. If you see that document, then that's not a judicial warrant. So you can ask them to put the warrant under the door, you can take a picture of it and send it to your attorney, and then let them know, I want to call an attorney, I want to speak to an attorney, and we're going to drop the phone numbers of rapid response hotlines, which you can call if you don't have an attorney and need someone to quickly talk to you. The other thing is that if you are out in the streets, like we heard the other day, ICE was on Tully Road in East San Jose. So if you're out in the street and an ICE officer comes up to you and asks you, hey, where were you born? You don't have to answer that question. Really, you have a right to remain silent, and all you need to say is what your name is and what your address is, and that's it. Do not run away from ICE. Do not fight with them. Don't talk to them. The only information you need to give is your name and address at most. If you do have legal status, though, like you're a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, or you have TPS, or you have a pending asylum case, do tell them that and show proof of it on your phone. So take a picture of your green card, or if you're already in removal proceedings, take a picture of your notice to appear to let them know that you already are in court, you're pursuing asylum, or whatever it is that you're doing. If they ask you where were you born, where are you from, what's your status, you don't need to answer those questions. You just don't want to fight back. You will say, I want to remain silent and I'd like to talk to my attorney. Now, our office has 24-hour, 7 days a week answering service. So when we are not working, we have someone answering the phone 24 hours a day in case one of our clients is detained or has an emergency. If your attorney doesn't have something like that, again, we're going to drop the rapid response numbers for California, Northern California in the notes, and you can always call one of the rapid response hotlines. If you see ICE activity happening and you're sure it's ICE, right? Sometimes it's a sheriff's department or local police, but if you see it says HSI or DHS or ICE, then it's really also helpful to call these hotlines and let them know, hey, heads up, this is what I see happening, so that they can notify us, attorneys, and they can notify other individuals to move away from that area. And the last tip is, if you have an A number, make sure that someone in your family or a close friend has that, so that if you need to hire an attorney or reach out to a community organization, they can get your A number, because that's the easiest way to find you if you're detained in the immigration system. Also, at the same time today, go and put all of your important documents, your passport, your consular ID, your birth certificates, everything, put them in a safe place and make sure someone in your family or a close friend knows where they are in case they're needed. And finally, most importantly, is do not carry fake documents with you. So if you have a fake green card or a fake social or whatever it is, do not carry that on you. Make sure that you're not walking around committing a crime, and never ever say that you are a U.S. citizen if you are not. This is just kind of a taste of what the next 4 years are going to look like. So the most important thing right now is get organized. Put your documents in a place where a family member or a friend knows where they are. Make sure that someone has all your important legal information, like your A number, your name, your date of birth. If you have a lawyer, make sure your friends and family know who that lawyer is. And most importantly, I know this is so much more difficult to do than to say, but remain calm. If you have contact with ICE, if you get arrested by ICE, remain calm. Don't say anything that will hurt your case in the future. And just know there are so many people in the community, in the legal community, and in the larger community who are rooting for you and are here to help you.